Hello and welcome back to episode 3, Club 3 of Unknown to World Known. We're back with Marseille once again, and in the league, we are still unbeaten. So just before we jump into what's happened since you were last with us, please do leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content on the channel. We've got a lot more to come with Marseille. Obviously, very early on in our career here, but we are in some fantastic form. So since you were last with us, we then beat Clermont and Rennes 1-0 each. We then beat Nice 2-1, which was a big game in the battle for the Europa League spots. We then got a 0-0 draw with Saint Etienne, which again, very important result. We didn't drop any points to people who were in this battle. We did lose 2-0 to Benfica in the first leg of our second round knockout stage game. So we've got a bit of a mountain to climb in the second leg. Hopefully we can do so, although Benfica, we were a bit unlucky with the draw. I think Benfica are a very good team. Will be a tough ask. League-wise, we're sat in 5th. As you can see, 1 point behind Monaco. We've got a game against Lens today. If we beat them, we go back up into 4th. And you can see as well just how much we've improved this team. We have got a tough end to the season, though, because we've still got Lille, PSG, Monaco and Lyon all to play, which is 4 teams who are all above us. Obviously, Monaco may not be by the end of the episode, but they are at the moment. But nevertheless, as I say, it's been a fantastic start to life in Marseille. We're in a brilliant position. If we can push on a little bit more, against PSG, if we can play a bit more defensive football, we might be able to nick a point. And against some of the other teams, Lille, Lyon, hopefully we can pick up some points against them. And we should be able to find ourselves, I think, at the very least in the top 5, which is where we need to be for the Europa League. Even if we did drop down to 6th, that's massive improvement on where Marseille were when we joined them. So let's jump into the first game, see if we can pick up another win. And the lineup for today's game, we've got Jakobek in goal, Lirola, Komar, Aurore and Diaz as back 4, Bogard in holding midfield, Rongier and Praxis in front, and then Mbula on the right, Lacava on the left, and Larson as the striker. Milik has now left for 12.25 million to Dynamo Moscow. At 31, I kind of just decided, if we're getting an offer that high for him, we're going to let him go. The goals from strikers without him has dried up significantly. Hopefully, that'll turn around today with Larson. Lirola with a free kick just inside the Lens half, and Mbula switches the play to Lacava on the left. He cuts it back, puts it behind Diaz, though, who is then forced to go back to Aurore and Komar. As a result, however, Rongier plays it to Mbula. Larson, can he find a man? Bogard through to Lacava. Great chance. Lacava puts it wide, and he's been in fantastic form recently. Not like him to miss that. Linon has collected the ball deep in there, just inside our half, I should say, for Lens here. Nakamba to Cardona, through to Nzola, and Jakobek has made a fantastic save in a one-on-one situation. So we've got away with that a little bit. It was very, very close to being a goal. Corner comes in. Jakobek comes out and claims it nice and easily, though. 0-0 at half-time. It's been a quiet first half. I think our guys are feeling a little bit ahead of the game against Benfica. They're going through quite a busy run of games at the moment. You can see Diaz is really struggling, but we had no choice in him. So hopefully we can find a goal in the second half. So we're going to bring Fag here on for Larson, who's not turned up today so far. And also Bertelli can come on for Praxis in midfield. Lirola with a free kick, plays it inside to Bogard, and then he has really poorly given it away. However, Bertelli has closed him down and took the ball back. A poor attempt to find Fag here, though. And a ball long forward. Komar wins the header, but it's straight back to Lens. Nzola trying to find space. Bradaric, there's some really sloppy passing going on at the moment. Duda is on the ball here. Ball in behind to Nzola. Nobody's able to keep up with him. He's gone for the chip and put it over the bar, and we have got away with that one. And we're going to have to send Under on for Lacava. Not somebody I wanted to bring on today, but we need to find a goal as soon as possible, really. Under with a corner kick here, goes towards the far post, and I think it was Fag here who heads over the bar, but a good effort, but not hitting the target. And unfortunately, it is a 0-0 draw against Lens. That does feel like a missed opportunity to pick up 3 points, if I'm being completely honest. It does mean we go ahead of Lyon, I think, based on goal difference. No, we're level on points, behind them on goal difference, sorry. But nevertheless, yeah, we've got a 3-point gap behind us to Nice. Hopefully, we can maintain that throughout the rest of the season, get Europa League football for next year. But now let's go and see if we can turn it around against Benfica. And the lineup for the game against Benfica, we have the same back four, except for Tavares coming in at left back. Partey's a holding midfielder with Rongier and Gerson in front. Under comes in on the right, and Fag here is going to play up front for today. Again, we're just trying to find who's going to be the one getting the goals for us. Very early on, there's a corner kick for Benfica, but Under heads it away very nicely. Bellerin's collecting that for Benfica. Interesting transfer. Cross comes in. Oh. Okay. I guess we're not turning this one around because we're less than a minute into the game that I wanted to see us turn around, and already we are losing 3-0 on aggregate to Benfica now. I don't think we're going to be winning the Europa League, guys. Goal kick now for Benfica. Ziyech heads it on. Aore heads it away, but Ziyech collects it. Longley, they've got some really good players in this team. Carrasco on the left wing now. Ball through to Chiquinho. He takes it wide of the box, and then Partey has gone. Partey's kicked him, and now they're deciding whether it was in the box. If we know anything about Football Manager, it's that this wasn't inside the box. I said it with such confidence. 6 minutes in, it's gonna be 4-0 on aggregate. Oh no! Oh no! This is gonna get messy. I'm gonna be honest with you, because yeah, two goals in less than 6 minutes. Goal kick for Benfica here, but we remember how this ended last time. Partey heads it out to Lucava, and he's been closed down by Bellerin and had the ball nicked off him. Ball into Origi, through for Andre Silva. Oh my god. Oh no. So, I seem to remember saying that we could compete in Europe. I would like to retract my previous statements. Just pretend none of that ever happened. Tavares with a throw-in from the left-hand side. Partey then gets tackled by Andre Silva. Ore's gone in with a crunching tackle there, though. Under is on the ball here. Lirola inside to Partey. Back to Komar. And then back to Aurore. Partey through to Gerson. Through one-on-one with the keeper. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post. We finally had a chance. Tavares to Lucava just before half-time here. Partey back to Tavares. Rongier heads it through to Fag here. Lays it off to Under. Across the box. Oh my god. Fag here still couldn't score. Tavares has collected it. And he's gone back to the centre-backs. Oh, it's half-time. And it's just not been very fun for the first time. They've had 3 shots on target. They've scored all 3. We're going to tell them they're terrible and hope that we don't concede another 5 in the second half. Lirola tries to get a ball out to, I think, to Tavares, but Bellerin heads it back to the goalkeeper. And he's eventually going to go long towards the left-hand side. Lirola heads it away. Rongier to Under now. He's tackled by Carrasco, but Lirola plays the ball in behind to Fag here, who, to be fair to him, puts a very nice finish on it. He's running to get the ball. He's like, come on, guys, we can do it. I'm sat here going, no, you can't. It's far too late for this. Why didn't we start the first half like this? Wonderful finish from Fag here. Nice to see somebody getting a goal while playing as a striker, but far too little, far too late. We're going to bring Lacava off for Mbula just because he's knackered. This game's dead rubber now, so we'll just see if we can rest a couple of the players as they start to get tired. Kusta's going to come on for Komar now, just as I say, and then also, you know what, Bertelli can come on for Rongier, just because there's nothing for us to play for, so we'll just rest some of the tired legs. Tavares with a throw in here, gets it to Mbula, back to Partey, and then back to Kusta at the back. Sends it out to Larola on the right-hand side. And again, we're keeping the ball quite nicely here. Why didn't we do this in the first half? Larola back to Kusta, and then across to Irore. Tavares on the ball here. Forward to Mbula. Chance to get it forward. Plays it back off to Tavares. Back to Partey. Through to Bertelli. Great ball through to Under. And he's hit the post. That's unfortunate. We nearly made it 3-2 on the night. However, we lose 3-1 on the night. 5-1 on aggregate. And yeah, I came into this tie saying, oh, we might have a chance in Europe. And we've been proven a little bit wrong. I don't know if this is just a really good Benfica team. I guess we'll see how they get on in the rest of the tournament. But it doesn't feel like that was a good thing to happen. And I think we've got a lot of work to do. So what we'll do now is we will come back for the final 2 games of the season against Strasbourg and Lyon. We may just do Lyon depending on what there is to play for at that time. Of course, it's not going to be a title. I would be very surprised if we are in a battle for the Champions League spots, because at the moment, I think that we're 10 points off it, 11 points off it. So it would be a major collapse from Lyon for us to be battling for the top 3. I think top 5, very realistic, as long as we can keep it together in some of these tough games that we've got coming up. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment your prediction. Where do you think we're going to finish? I'm going to say we're going to finish 5th. I think we will drop off a little bit, but I think Nice and Saint-Etienne haven't got as much about them either. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content on the channel, and thank you very much for watching.